Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hippy Dippy. We're on part 25. I can't believe this playthrough is going to be a fucking long because we are not even close to finishing this game. So here's the deal. I've been training my ass off for like a while now because I'm level 32. And the last part we were like level I don't know, like 23, 24, 25, somewhere in that range. So I used the holy bottle. So this pretty much is gonna be doing like this. I don't want unless it's a new enemy or one of those big enemies that show up red on the screen. I will not. How do I say it? I will not show it off unless I want to face. Unless it's a new enemy, I will not show it off. Okay. This way, I can at least do the. At least I can do the fucking grinding to a standstill. So that way you guys don't see me grind like leveling up all my characters so that way they won't get fucking wrecked. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do from now on because I don't want you guys seeing me like fucking bowing everything. Which I think is fucking good. But unless it's a new enemy, I'm not going to go and like fucking like go out of my way just to kill something. You see my point here? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
Yes.
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
Yes.
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Good
Not
point.
at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Ooh.
So stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull. Whew.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that Magilu's story arc is it only happens at the very end. Because here's the thing. Of all the characters in this thing, Velvet is too clueless. Magilu knows everything. Laphicet is new. Eizen knows more than as it seems. Rokuro doesn't care as long as he kills his brother. And Eleanor is just a spectator when it comes to knowledge. The people that have the most knowledge are Eizen and Magilu. Eizen because he's a Malachine, and Moloch because of the fact that he has lived longer than any of the characters that we have so far. But Magilu knows everything because she has lived more than any of them. And we'll get to that at the very end. I'm explaining to this to you now because you might be wondering why the hell is Magilu knows more than everyone else. That's because she knows what the fuck she's doing because she's lived a lot longer than any of the characters. But it doesn't get brought up until the very end of the game. So that's the main reason why I'm explaining it to you. Also, I'm going to be silent when people are talking
cutscenes.
cutscenes.
That wanted Moloch would launch an attack here? His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Hellevise, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Looks like our Abby buddies are up to something.
Of course they are.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
Yes, let's make our exit now. Okay, so anyway, as I was explaining, we're almost to the part where Eleanor changes sides at some point. She's not siding with us in particularly, but she will side with us at some point. Because what's his face called? The main protagonist of this group is Mr. Jackass. So Velvet wants him dead. Oh yeah, by the way, I can warp here and there, so yeah, that's what that's good for. So yeah, that's what that's good for. I have recorded this part once time before, but yeah. But yeah, welcome to the hub world again. Thank God we can go through the... I'm gonna keep saving it over here, just in case if something bad happens, you know? That's all you have to do. Keep your fucking thingamabobber done! But welcome to the hub world again, thank God. You know what the funny thing is? If you want to train in that area, you have to keep closing the fucking game, which is fucking ridiculous. Because I had to go back, because the enemies don't respawn, which is fucking ridiculous. I'm wondering why. If it's a new enemy, I will show it off, but yeah, I'm not gonna show off everything. Go fucking suck a dick! You guys are fucking weak! Also, oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck! I hate this fucking map because you get lost in it so fucking much. There we go. There's some herbs here and there, but I haven't found them yet. Hey, Savid.
Hey, how goes it?
Zavid!
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today.
Why does he have a gun?
That artifact you've got belongs to Eifried.
Yes, it
Why
does.
do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how
I'm
this
always
goes.
tested.
If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
He just shot himself.
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Eizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're... Let's head back, Laffy said.
Good point. So yeah, that's what happens in this cutscene. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Zavid is the only character that you can. He's not a playable character in this game in particular, but he does get in our way. I think this is the only game where this is the only series that I played that has a character be in two different games. Which I think Zavid is the only character that actually survives it.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
It was a
From
gun.
the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Eifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Eifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Eizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
he was probably just making up that date business. But still, old pointy beard?
Just like Eifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Eifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Malak the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him.
Yes,
And
of
then
course.
he baited Eizen into following him, using something that belonged to Eifried.
And I'm pretty sure Eizen knew that, but he went after him all the same.
Because
This can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Eizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
yes. So we're only gonna be doing one battle in this whole fucking game, in this whole fucking part, because there's gonna be cutscenes galore in this fucking part. I wish I could save it, but I'm too fucking stupid to do that. Okay.
Look, a frog.
Yes.
It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
Hey, I thought of a poem. Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Magilu?
What was that?
Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
Okay.
That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one. Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
Why, Magalu? Seriously, you have some fucking issues, man. I mean, I know you're weird and fucked, but you know, I don't really give a shit. You know, it's like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna be doing 2 parts today. So after I'm done scoring, because I want to play backyard baseball on this day, but for some reason I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
We've brought back your Solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Malak and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
Maybe it's because he's a
All
jackass.
with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eizen's the one in danger here.
Oh,
Is it because
really?
the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eizen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Yes, yeah,
Melchior's
exactly.
alert.
Because remember, Eleanor's a spy.
Or no.
You guys are useless. Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
Good
We want to save
question.
him.
That is a
Maybe
good
we'll
question
lose.
indeed.
It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eizen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eizen knowingly barge into a trap,
Good
if not
point.
to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Sure, Mr. Jickweed.
Here, this one's for you.
Yep. And now she's changed her tune again
Those
because
pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
she changed her fucking, she changed it. She's not Velvet anymore. She's a fucking demon. And her fucking... I don't fucking get that cutscene. Her fucking finger is going through her fucking clothes. Like, what the fuck? So, if you want to skip any of this or skit, you just do this.
Now, about where Eizen's headed.
So, yeah.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
You can press X, too, which that will work.
It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Yes!
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eizen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right.
Jesus don't fear Reaper. I remember that song. So we don't be like they are. Eizen's a killer. I made that last part up. Oh boy, there's more cutscenes though. So here's the thing. I'm gonna be talking when there's no cutscenes going on from now on, because I want you guys to hear. I might make a joke of what they're talking about, but I try to be as more sincere as possible. I'll be talking during this playthrough, so yeah. That's what we're doing, bitches!
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
You will.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this
No,
your
she's
second
not.
experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma.
It's
as part of their
tradition?
welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
Exactly.
Same
What the
experience,
fuck is wrong with the
drinking
Abbey,
something
man?
So shockingly revolting. Our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I'd never have to taste it again.
You will.
To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
She's not a
I'm
demon,
aware
she's
of
a
one
Therian.
Flavor. Mogulu.
And no one in the
here's
group
your
knows
dose
that
of
except for
Solitoma.
Rokuro.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from...
Why is Luffy said fucking laughing at her? That's fucking cruel, man. Why? Fucking why? Alright.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just isn't sane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I want to at least try to do something about it.
Killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well,
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure.
It's a Shigure jackass who let us go for some fucking reason!
Powerful blade.
I still don't get his fucking logic.
is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
No.
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about.
Magilu is the only character that... well, I already explained it earlier. She's joined these bands of misfits because she wants to know what happens.
It is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
Okay, so before I forget what I was gonna say, which I already completely fucking did. Magilu is the character that she's just there. She is traveling with us because she was in jail. Oh yeah, before we watch this cutscene, I want to buy something off. Because I did die 5 times. Because I was a fucking dumbass.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny silver-haired
Yes, I am.
asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Nope.
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Maybe it's because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Okay, so just to let you know,
Lorington Tower lies beyond the Bernac.
Yes, I fucking know this bitch.
If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Maybe. So there are two ways to get here. Two ways to get to the next area, because as you can see on the map, where I keep getting fucking lost, there are two ways to get to it. You can go the direction where you went to the last place, which is the forest thing. You can go up here, then loop around, or we're gonna take a different route. That's what we're gonna do. There's also two fucking there's three cat chests in this direction, which is fucking ridiculous altogether. Ooh, I did not know that was there. Hold on. We don't have Eizen because Eizen is not with us at the moment. I'm trying to pick up as many fucking cat things because of yeah, I don't want to backtrack again, and the fact that we're gonna be doing one fight, just because of the fact that the only fight I did not show off was the first big giant wanted thing, which was the bat in the cave. Which I fucking completely, actually no, I think I did show it off. Okay, never mind, forget I said that.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Eizen and Zavid can't work together to find
Because they're
the
stubborn
ivory.
jackasses.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Street cred. Oh no, I'm a jackass. No, you're a jackass. No, I am the jackass. No, yes, you are. It's like, what the fuck?
And of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
No, it's not. It's just being a fucking jackass. Okay, so this one is 145. 145, so it's the same one as the next chest. I have played through a couple of these fucking things, so. The next chest, there are two chests in our direction in this area, but the only chest that we can open up is the next one, which right now we don't have enough cats to do that. You see that big giant enemy? We're gonna fight it, hopefully. Let's look at the rainbow.
Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
And look at those rainbows.
this is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernac Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water.
How do you fucking know this, Buckaloo?
Years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser.
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
with the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
I like to say this, if you want to fucking find a story, just talk to Mogulo. I'll fight you in the minute. I want to get this treasure chest first, and also this thing. Ooh, sweet, dude. Alright, so I'm missing 10. I need 10 more to open up the next fucking crate.
Are we ready for this?
It's level 29, it's gonna get fucking I missed the fucking thing with my brother. Damn, man, you don't want to fucking kill. You want to end this fucking quickly.
No escape! Double hit!
Alright,
Leave this to me. Here it comes.
I can't really do that much because the guy was guarding. This guy's getting his fucking ass kicked. Alright, we gotta switch her because she's fucking poison. She's, Jesus Christ, we fucking wrecked her!
Maybe I overdid it.
No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Since these enemies we don't have to face. But these enemies are a lot tougher, I believe. I will show off one thing at the very end of the game. There we go. Okay, we have enough. Wait. Oh yeah. If you push the L2 button, you can warp to any place, which I think is fucking neat. Any place you want. So yeah.
Eizen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be
You're
happy
welcome,
in the
buddy.
morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It
Uh-huh.
must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey
Because that's
is
his
going to
creed,
great
which we'll
lengths to
find out in the
arrest
next fucking cutscene when we
Even
have
so,
seen him
He
again.
clearly knows
Not
he's
this
walking
part. He
into a
does show
trap.
up in this cutscene,
What
but
I
the next
don't get is
cutscene
why
he
he
shows
roped
up.
me into all of this.
Sort of.
If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Eifried card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Eifried, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Uh-huh.
Who's there?
Hey,
It's rude
Zavid.
to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eizen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
They're in sync!
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Wow, you're actually agreeing with fucking...
Loringen Tower's a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice.
So we
built in
got
ancient
fucking
ruins.
Eizen back.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
Ah,
So
okay.
the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life then?
Correct.
Pretty much.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those
Shots
of the
fired!
Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Roku, all you care about... Oh, wait, there's
I
more?
can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems
Zavid
he's
doesn't
quite
like killing,
serious
that's his
about it.
creed.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him.
We'll find that out in the
Even
next
when
fucking
he
part.
and Eizen were about to fight,
Unlike Eizen, who
didn't
likes
feel
to kill
tense at
people.
all.
Because he's a fucking
Perhaps
pirate.
that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
He likes to brawl in
Maybe
the
he's just
fucking
naive.
streets!
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance.
He likes to pick
and he's
fights
also
for people
taking
for
on
no
the
fucking
Abbey.
reason, because he's
I just don't
Zigbee.
get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Okay, so Eleanor... Okay. Now we got drop-in links, nice. Okay, so here's the thing. Eleanor...
Take a look. I knew this would be big.
No, it won't. It's never big. But Eleanor is at a... This is where Eleanor's at a crossroads. She is a spy right now, but she is conflicted of herself. What the hell is this? No. Which we'll get to that later, but... Yeah. You gotta wait until the next save point. I know there's 2 more cutscenes.
I don't get it.
Skits.
Get what? Why did Eifried let Eizen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the
What
reason behind
good
it.
did it do? Maybe if you were ass me, you fucking bitch, maybe you should have helped me out!
Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Eleanor's
If
the
that's
the
case,
one that's
then
clueless
I feel
here
like
about the whole entire
I
fucking
both
thing.
want to and not want to be
Velvet
close
knows
to you
somewhat
two.
of it because of what
And I'd
Mr.
probably really
Artorias
hate
did.
myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eizen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Yeah, so Eleanor doesn't know that much, and this is where she finds out a lot of stuff of where she is conflicted of whether or not to help the Abbey or not.
Eizen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and
you're a
tested it
jackass!
on his own. Then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is
We
Zavid
will
looking
find
for
that out
Eifried?
later.
To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like
We'll
the
find
type
that
of
out in the
mob
next
to
part.
steal something so precious.
Why
Instead,
does
he just picked it
Zavid
up.
have that fucking
Perhaps
part?
he's
We
trying
don't
to return
know.
it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, these things are scorpions. Want me to fight scorpion?
I'll finish this now.
Might as well, because these things are scorpions. By the way, when we go back to the winter place, which was the first area that we did, the enemies are gonna change, just to let you know. Yeah, see what I mean? We were here before and the enemies were weak, now they're tougher.
You're not hurt, are you?
That's the main reason why this game is really... You see my point? Because these things are now different.
I'll finish this quick.
Wet seeds? I thought you said wet weeds. Might as well fight a couple enemies. When you progress through the story mode, the enemies get tougher, which I think is a really nice touch. Which I think is a really nice touch.
Yes, I know.
But it's just they just changed their fucking enemy thing. We already fought that thing multiple fucking times. Okay, so we're hey, save point. Sweet, cool.
really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Maybe you should stop asking fucking questions! So anyway, I'm gonna be trying to talk during this part where there's no dialogue. I'm gonna try to not speak during the dialogue because I know I've been doing that a lot, but I can't help it. You know? So yeah. Wait a minute, what? Okay, good. Well, I hope you guys have a nice, pleasant day. Take fucking care, bitches! We'll be moving our way along to the next part.